Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And tonight, our broadcast will be shifting to Atlanta, where we'll see the Hawks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. On the topic of the playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability to succeed?
Well, we all live by this old old adage, whatever it is. Defense wins championships. Defense is big. What I like about the playoffs, Ernie, physicality. You can't hesitate to give a foul, prevent easy buckets, a.k.a. you got to touch them up.
Got to touch them up, but experience, to me, is probably the biggest thing. Because there's no way to understand playoff basketball until you're there. And so teams that shoot a lot of free throws also has a big advantage because guys get to the line. They know they could slow the game down when things are getting bogged down offensively.
That's what my old buddy Dick Versace used to say.
What?
You know what he used to say about free throw shooting? He called it the NBA's hidden way to score. You forget about free throw shooting a lot, don't you? The NBA's hidden way.
It's hidden?
It's hidden.
I would agree with that, Dick.
Yeah, the NBA's hidden way to score. That's just dropping a little Dick Versace knowledge on you. Let's go courtside.
Welcome, everyone, to Phillips Arena. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, the home of the Hawks, where we'll be broadcasting live today. And a one-game homestand for Atlanta as the Hawks will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. And at sixth place in the East, they're a team that's not quite in that top tier, but when they put it together, watch out.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
They look to be a dangerous team. I wouldn't have thought that a few months ago, but now I'm a believer.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, Green in at two guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's George in at the 5 down low. And Green slams it in.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
On defense, Cleveland. 4-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. Really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. To be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Russell with it. 29 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Irving against Russell. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Here's Johnson using his post move to get the 2 points. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And the pass to Hansen. Outside, Green. To the inside, George. And he gets it to go.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from George. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Love against Green. Here's Flowers. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 5.
And early on, they'd been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
In the corner, George with it. Here's Green. The shot's good on the assist by George.
He's yours.
6 points for Freak.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Flow. Covered by Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Now, here's Green. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
All right. Stay on him.
And both free throws good for Green.
Well, a good game tonight for Green. He already has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by George. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Green kicks to Love. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
He said they've really got their work cut out for them dealing with a player like Kevin Love, saying he's a 25 points per game scorer and can just dominate the glass. Defensively, you just can never leave him open. No open shots. Get a body on him the second a shot goes up. He knows it's easier said than done, but guys, that's the game plan.
All right, Doris. And so it's Atlanta with it, following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page. Now a chance to see the numbers for George. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Tops in scoring, first in rebounding. And my goodness, can he elevate? That was absolutely one of the best of them.
Greg, it's what makes him one of the premier entertainers in the entire NBA.
Exactly.
Yeah, the fans are going to get their money's worth for sure when he's on the court, no matter which team they're rooting for.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Washington Wizards.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Green dishes to Love. Green, the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Nobody near Irving. The three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Miritich has a wide-open look. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Green, the pass to Love. And Miritich sends it back. And here's the break. Here's Schroeder, finish off the break. Schroeder's got his first basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
The dish to Mirotic. They get it again. Great D that time from Green.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Irving's shot is good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. With this pause in the action, I'll show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. The Hawks, number 1.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Taylor's checked in for George, and it's Patterson in for Irving. Azania, the 18-footer, is right on the mark. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And stolen by Patterson. Ball going up court. Monroe, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Down low, the 10-footer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The drive by Green, and there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Green kicks to Patterson. Monroe gets a screen from Green. And he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got 14 points.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Hawks on top, up 1. And we'll be back right after this. Second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
And really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves. And they've had firepower and then some so far.
So on the floor for Cleveland. Green in at shooting guard. Kevin Love out there with Taylor. Then there's Monroe. And it's Patterson in at the 1 spot. For Cleveland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now here's Crowder. Green, the screen, and the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He had 27 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
He kicks to Love. Back to Green, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Now here's Crowder, covered by Monroe. It's tipped. It's stolen by Taylor. It's a pick by Love. The drive by Green. Crowder with the steal. Kicks it to Mirotic. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Mirotic has got his third bucket of the night. Green, the screen. Green with a screen for Monroe. Love inside, covered by Mirotic. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Green.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Screened by Russell. Way on the clock. Here's Crowder. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Taylor kicks to Green. It's stolen by Green, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Mirotic against George. Shoots from 12. No good off the front iron.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Irving drives in. Moves back up, and the layup is up and in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Three-pointer. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
And stolen by Russell. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Feeds it to Mirotic. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And it's a 4-point Atlanta lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Shoot two.
Taking 2 shots. Under 6.
And he knocks down the first one.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Hawks leading by 3. Johnson, the pass to Hazania. Johnson, the screen. Middleton outside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. One-on-one fast break. Sampson shot good.
Haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Especially inside. They've